Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I posted a short like 2 days ago. It was being really well received and everything. Uh, it's a great short. If you have not seen it, reply. They're really weird, almost near-death experience stories. Um, but I had a near-death experience. Technically, a near-death experience. I could have died, but I didn't, and I'm glad that I'm not paralyzed and stuff because I could have honestly been paralyzed for the rest of my life. And I don't think I would have been doing this right here. But so I said I would give the long story or the full story at 20 likes, and it's gotten a lot more than 20 likes. So, as I said, I was going to give the full story. So, long story short, you guys have not met him. You will probably. I went over to my friend Adam's house. Right, this was like a year ago. I went over to Adam's house, and we had a bunch of friends over, and we were going to pretend, and we're going to do like basically like role play in a way, but it was in the quiet place. We were going to play a game that was basically a quiet place. One of us is Death Angel, and the others were trying to escape. Shoot the other guys with Nerf guns. It's a trend a little bit. It was a trend at least. Did that. Well, I volunteered immediately to be the Death Angel. I was like, oh, I would love to be the first one. That'd be a great, cool experience to do. Well, Adam has really weird placed stairs. And he said he was gonna block them, and he didn't, which was big reason why I am here today. Probably, he didn't block his stairs. Well, we're playing, and they're dodging, making noises, tricking me majorly. I could not shoot anybody, and my gun malfunctioned twice. On the second time it malfunctioned, he was like, you know what? Let me go get a different gun. I thought I knew his house a lot more than I do apparently, and I was standing, leaning against the wall that I thought it was going to his like living room from his dining room. It wasn't. It was the wall next to the stairs. Yeah. Long story short, I turn, think I'm heading towards his living room, and I start walking towards the stairs, not knowing how close I am to the stairs. He goes, wait, the stairs are there, and I fall down the stairs, blindfolded, bust my nose open, and probably have broken my chin. Maybe it's a possibility, but fall right down the stairs. From what they said, I did like 2 cartwheels. I didn't see any of it. I just fell right down the stairs, hit my back against his wall. My blindfold basically came off, and it hurt. My entire body was aching. I had bruises. I probably had a severely non-mild concussion, maybe like so small it wouldn't even come up in a doctor's office. It was crazy. Like, I was very injured in a way. I didn't break any bones miraculously that we knew of. I was injured, like bruised wise, not like, oh no, I'm missing an arm now. But his stairs were carpeted. I mean, thank God that they were. If they weren't, I would have been hurt. I wouldn't be talking. I wouldn't. I might have been talking, but I don't think I'd be walking or doing anything really. I'd be sitting in a wheelchair, doing nothing. I'd be severely injured. But this took place about 1 o'clock at night, so we couldn't go get any parents to be like, hey, he just fell down a flight of stairs. It was 1 o'clock at night. Everybody was asleep. My mom got on to me, and she was like, why didn't you call me? I was like, it was 1 o'clock at night. Yeah, I'm not calling you. You're asleep. And yeah, it was chaotic. Like, I have a scar on my face. I don't think you guys can see it, but I have a scar on my nose. Um, Crazy. I'll probably post a picture of it, but yeah, it was nuts. It busted my nose right open. My mom and my grandma, when they both saw it, were like, yeah, you would need stitches. I didn't need stitches. Long story. We didn't go to the doctor. I didn't need stitches. It healed perfectly fine in like 3 weeks. But yeah, I have a permanent scar on my nose now, and remember, kids, don't fall down a flight of stairs blindfolded, or get in the way of drunk drivers or any of that. Uh, yeah, it's crazy because don't play that game on the top floor of somebody's home. There you go. There's another thing. Don't play it on the top floor because you could fall down a flight of stairs and your life will never be the same. Yeah, so long story short, fell down a flight of stairs, got a scar on my nose, and I could have been in a lot worse of a situation if they weren't carpeted. I also cost them like $3,000 worth of damage, but that's another story for another day. See you guys in the next one.